Hello again. I've been fascinated to read of an increase in the number of abortions carried out in this country in recent years, which is apparently due to what the BBC describe as a relatively new option in the way of contraception. At risk of giving a massive plot spoiler, I can tell viewers right now that this is not a relatively new option at all, but a really, really old one, which was being used long before the invention of the pill. The relatively new option is a fertility tracker on your mobile telephone. This is what used to be called the rhythm method, and most sensible women ditched it decades ago. In the 1960s and 1970s, following Pope Paul's encyclical in 1968, which reinforced the Catholic prohibition on artificial birth control, the only way that Catholics could control the size of their families was by using the rhythm method. I pause at this point to relate an exceedingly old joke. What do you call a woman who uses the rhythm method? Mother. It was this awful and unreliable method of contraception which was the cause of so many large Catholic families. Essentially, the rhythm method entails a woman charting her menstrual cycle and then abstaining from sex when she is ovulating and likely to fall pregnant. This can be done both by tracking her cycle in the calendar, but also taking her temperature because her body temperature changes slightly during ovulation. Then too, there are other signs such as the consistency of mucus in the vagina. Apparently it becomes more snappy when a woman's ovulating, although I have no direct experience of this, obviously. Reading all these signs is an art akin to astrology, and it is little wonder that so many women using this method became pregnant. Anybody who remembers the 1960s and 70s will know that this was a matter of some humour when contraception was being discussed. No sane woman who was not a devout Catholic would rely upon such a system for a moment. However, many women now apparently are seeking natural birth control without a lot of horrible drugs and hormones or having a coil fitted. One can download an application on a mobile telephone which will, combined with taking one's temperature, make the rhythm method seem very up-to-date and scientific. It is not. It is still as hopelessly unreliable as ever, hence the increasing number of abortions. This is where the mad quest for something natural can lead us. There is nothing inherently good and desirable in something simply because it is natural, of course. Some natural things are useless and others are dangerous. I could make a mixture of orange juice, uranium and arsenic and then market it as an orange drink 100% natural and free of all artificial flavouring. This would be true, but it would still not be wise to drink it. In the description to this video I give a link to the strange BBC article talking about this new method of contraception.